Alright guys, so today we're going to be pulling cards from the Trick or Trade booster bundle from the Pokemon trading card game until we basically pull either a Gengar or a Pikachu. So we'll be going through pack by pack until we hit one of those. Hopefully we get to see some really awesome cards in the meantime and on the process on our way to there. So without further ado, let's grab one of these bags. And these foils are pretty cool. I really like the artwork, especially when you stack it up next to the original one that came out last year that had Gengar on there with Pikachu. I'm gonna get my hands on an extra one that from that time frame, and I'm gonna go ahead and put them side by side so that way you guys can see what I'm talking about. When I'm able to do that. But anyway, I really do like this artwork. I think they did a great job with the Mimikyu and the Pikachu there. And there's that pumpkin again, that limited edition pumpkin. Yeah, this is really awesome. Like I don't know how these are are doing just in terms of a retail standpoint, but I would be super surprised if they were not blowing up in popularity. I mean, these are awesome. They are made to basically hand out during trick or treat as like a substitute for candy or with candy, whatever your preference is. But I really enjoy the artwork on these, and I was always very curious. I accidentally stumbled across the last year's model earlier in the year, and it got me really curious, and I found out they were releasing a new version of it as well this year. So I actually went online and I pre-ordered these. I wasn't sure how they were going to be doing retail wise, but yes, I pre-ordered them. All right, so let's see here. Now with these cards, I have opened a few of them, and I believe if I'm not mistaken, the hollow is in the middle. But anyway, we have a Duskull, oh, and a Marshadow. This is cool. This is one of the coolest hollows from this year's set, in my opinion. It basically, they didn't have this on last year's. And then a lot of the artwork that they have on this year's is different than what they had available on last year, so I do appreciate that. But just check that out, man. I mean, that's really cool. I love this as a hollow card. Absolutely love it. All right, so that didn't pull the Pikachu that we wanted to, so we're going to keep moving forward. Well, in this case, the Pikachu or Gengar. Let's see here. We're just gonna go right into the pack. That was a really cool card to pull though on the first pull. I remember when I pulled it, because I did open a few of these prior to making this video, and I got that card already, and I was pretty excited. It looked really, really awesome. Kind of reminded me of like Mega Man. I'm not sure if you guys know who that is. Let's see there. All right, a Chandelure. It's cool. It was one of the other hollow cards as well from last year's deck, but different artwork again. I can appreciate that. And we have a Drifblim and a Sinistea, or Sinistea, sorry. And guys, if I mess any of these Pokemon cards up, just please try to bear in mind I have not had anything to do with Pokemon for many, many years. And I really feel like I missed out. I mean, these cards are awesome. I remember I used to basically play paper, rock, scissors for these when I was able to have a few of them. And I like to draw them, and once I finished drawing them, I basically would try to trade trade up, or sometimes even trade down if the Pokemon was cool enough and appealing enough to my eye to draw. But I just really enjoyed doing that, and I really like the opportunity to be able to kind of jump back into this a little bit more as an adult. because I can actually, you know, utilize my money to buy these cards, so I can actually afford them. But yeah, this is a nice fun thing that I'm trying to get back into. Okay, so we have the Mimikyu. That's another awesome card. Look at that. And I mean, that is the art. That's the main Pokemon that's on the art on this one. I'm not sure, you know, why the Mimikyu is not as popular as it's said to be. I personally, I love Mimikyu. I think it's an awesome Pokemon. All right, and then we also have these two. And again, this one is different artwork from what was released last year. I like both of the artwork though. It's really, really cool. I'm really glad that they made that choice. You know, because let's face it, at the end of the day, they could have literally just reprinted the exact same exact cards. Same exact card, especially it being a Halloween edition. I really do wish that they were to do something cool, like maybe make one ultra rare card that's only in so many packs and so many bundles, and the only way you get this promo card is by purchasing one of these packs. I bet that would be amazing. That would definitely help make these fly off the shelves, I think. Because yes, they're fun to hand out during trick or treat, but these cards, like for me, I'm keeping some of these. I mean, these are awesome. I'm totally gonna keep some. I did get a few packs, so I am gonna hand some out for Halloween, but I'm definitely gonna keep some for my own collection because these are super cool. But again, it would have been nice to have that little extra incentive of having a cool card. Or imagine if like they did a Charizard Halloween themed. That would be so cool. But anyway, looks like for this one we've got Dusknoir. And you know what? I actually really like this card. I think it's one of the best cards for this set, at least for this year's set, which is pretty neat because I didn't really care for the previous card. And I didn't mean to skip over this, but we do have a Haunter right over here and a Greavard, I believe. But yeah, this Dusknoir is pretty cool, pretty cool. Of course, every time you see this guy, you think there's going to be a Gengar. I'd be really curious to find out what exactly the pull rate is to that, if it's random or what. But it looks like we are 5 packs in so far. So thank you guys for bearing with me, those that are still here. Let's go ahead and get this opened up. All right. Also, just as far as giveaways, because I love doing giveaways, here's a Haunter. But real quick, giveaways. If you comment below that you want a you know, Halloween booster trick or trade pack, at least this year's edition, comment below and let me know, and I might ship off like 5 of them to the 5 comments that say that on there. Just let me know. But all right, already a really good sign. We've got the Haunter here, and as I mentioned, that can usually indicate that there's a Gengar, or at least that's what you hope to pull. So let's see. No, okay, but this is also another one of those really cool cards that they just released this year. This is awesome. Like, see, and that's the other cool thing is every time I pull these, I'm learning something new about Pokemon, because I don't remember a lot of these Pokemon when I was a child. I just remember the originals, the OGs. Yeah, here's the other 2 Pokemon there. All right, guys and gals, or folks, whatever you'd prefer. Let's see here. Human beings, my human fellow friends. Let's see. Or at least I hope you guys are my friends. Alright. Let's get this cracked open. Duskull, and ooh, here we are, guys. We pulled the Pikachu. Awesome. This is probably the best card from this year's set, honestly. This and the Zubat. I really love the Zubats for some reason on both this year's and last year's Trick or Trade sets, but I know some would argue and say, you know, it's Gengar or possibly even Mimikyu, but this, come on guys, you cannot beat this. This is such a pretty hollow Pikachu card. But anyway, folks, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for those that stuck away stuck on here all the way until the end. I appreciate you guys. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. That would be super awesome. And if you like this type of related video, just feel free to subscribe, and I'll start doing my best on uploading more videos. And next video we'll probably pull and keep pulling until we end up pulling a Gengar. And again, I will be raffling some of these off. If you guys would like some, just let me know in the comments, and I'll give away maybe 5 of these. Or who knows, maybe I might feel a little more generous and do a little bit more. Who knows? But anyway, thank you guys. Have a great day.